Hi, I'm Andy. This is Investing Book Highlights, and you can help build this channel by clicking like and subscribing. Margin of Safety was the 26th investing book I read. Written by Seth Klarman in 1991, it has 249 pages, and I made highlights on 71 pages. Only 5,000 copies of Margin of Safety were published, and it took a while for the book to reach cult status. For years now, second-hand copies have been on sale for amounts either side of $1,000. You can buy spiral-bound copies for between $100 and $200 online. It's not even hard to find a PDF of it, but of course, I'm not recommending anything that contravenes any copyright laws. But is this book worth it? In my opinion, not for either side of $1,000 it's not, and not worth the $100 to $200 for a spiral-bound copy. I really enjoyed this book when I first read it, but while I was reading it in preparation for this video, I was struggling with what I thought about it specifically in relation to its price and cult status. What I realized 2/3 of the way through rereading it was that there are now so many books for value investors that this one doesn't stand out anymore. Don't get me wrong, if this book was in print, then it should be in every investor's library. But the contradiction is that because of its high market price and the fact that it's 30 years old, it isn't worth a high price tag. I'd recommend Margin of Safety to intermediate investing book readers and above. The chapters are generally short, and while some of the content gets up towards an advanced reader level, Seth has a unique writing style where even if a whole section is at an advanced level, his summary at the end is at an intermediate reader level. The first highlight comes from page 22. Investors even remotely tempted to buy new issues must ask themselves how they could possibly fare well when a savvy issuer and greedy underwriter are on the opposite side of every underwriting. In my video of the book Value Investing from Graham to Buffett and Beyond, I covered a highlight about when you buy or sell a stock. There is a human on the other side of the trade. When it comes to new issues, such as IPOs or SPACs or any other number of fancy Wall Street products, you need to recognize who you are up against. If you think Wall Street has your best interest in mind when they offer these new issues, you might need to do some research about Wall Street, and not only about them, but about the banks and investment firms that are backing the new issues. They are only in it for the money, and they don't care how they get it or who they get it from. If you do decide to invest in one of their new issues, just remember, how much information do you have in comparison to the information that the issuers and the underwriters have? The second highlight is from page 160. Today's research may be advanced preparation for tomorrow's opportunities. I think this highlight should read, today's research is advanced preparation for tomorrow's opportunities. There's a lot of waiting in value investing, and during this time we need to be researching and learning. What we read today we may not put in use for days, weeks, months, or even years, especially if we're waiting for our watch list companies to reach their margin of safety or intrinsic value prices. But it's not just our watch list companies' research that helps us tomorrow. There's always a chance that what we are reading or researching or learning about today will be a small or large piece of information needed to help us with our portfolio choices in the future. The final highlight comes from page 81. The avoidance of loss is the surest way to ensure a profitable outcome. The weight that is given to the avoidance of loss in value investing is so different to the weight it is given in other areas of the investing industry. It almost seems counterintuitive to focus on what an investment could lose rather than what an investment can gain. Seth makes the point of it here. Buffett's rule number 1, don't lose money, is well known. Hilltown even took that on as his business name. Charlie Munger always inverts. Charlie looks for ways that a loss can occur. If the best investors are looking at the avoidance of loss like this, it's something we should be doing as well. Thank you, Seth Klarman, for writing Margin of Safety. In each video, I tally up the cost of the books I've read. As this was book 26, total cost is $730.59, and that's in Australian dollars. To help build this channel, please click like and subscribe. And have you read Margin of Safety? And if so, what did you think about it? Leave a comment or question below and I'll be sure to follow up. And I hope your day is full of highlights.